Hello everyone, and today we will be taking a look at this guy. And this guy is the Figurized Standard Wargreymon amplified version, not the standard Figurized one. And holy shit, Wargreymon looks like he's about to go on a war, cause this guy looks absolutely badass. He looks like an absolute unit. This is because it is the amplified version. All these mechanical details just pop out, and that's because that's what the amplified do. You see, the amplified version is basically we take the old design, the cartoon accurate of the Wargreymon or any Digimon of some sort, and then we amplify the design to make it look more savage. That is basically what the Figurized Standard Amplified Digimon is all about, and I absolutely love it. Here is Wargreymon from the front, and here's Wargreymon from the back. Building this guy is a ton of fun, and yes, I said building. You see, this guy is a plastic model kit. As you can see right on top of his name, it says here, which means you have to build it on your own with all these runners, kind of like a Gundam, a Gunpla. And I'm sure you guys know what a Gunpla is. And not to mention, if you have the talent, the time, and obviously the skills to do it, you can absolutely paint this guy. But I just decided to use stickers. I don't really like stickers, they're a bit annoying, but I'm also too lazy to paint this guy. And there's also one sticker that I didn't use, even though I used the other pair, and I'll tell you why later on. But another reason is also because I don't want to screw this guy up. I absolutely love Wargreymon's design, especially the amplified version. Even the normal version, I really love it a lot. But I don't remember this guy being the final design of the evolution. I watched Digimon as a kid, but because I was a kid, I don't remember much. But what I do remember is that it evolves from Agumon to Greymon to Metal Greymon, which is Greymon with some armored parts. This is Wargreymon, not Metal Greymon. I don't know, maybe it is the final form. Most probably is, because he looks absolutely badass and I love him more than Metal Greymon's design. But who knows? I don't remember. And if you think I'm wrong or I'm probably wrong, please feel free to comment down below. Man, this show is really weird. And even though I absolutely love the sculpting of this figure, it looks amazing as hell. But it's not perfect. Let me show you guys this. You see, he has a waist rotation, as you can see, because there is a ball joint in there. Let me take this right off, and as you can see, there's a ball joint. The ball joint is secure enough so that you can do waist rotation without it being super tight. However, it is pretty loose. If this guy just a little bit of pressure, and he will just start rotating for some reason. His waist is not super loose to the point where it will absolutely just fall off. No, it's pretty tight in there. But let me tell you why I absolutely hate that ball joint. Let me just show you this. It looks okay, right? Nothing at all. But give this a little shake. Yeah, it's solid. It won't fall off. But look. Now there's an ugly ass gap in there. I don't know why. The ball joint is tight. The rotation is really nice, although it is a bit loose, and it doesn't fall off. That is a different ball joint, and this one is also pretty dumb. I'll tell you why later. I just don't understand how and why he doesn't want to fall off, yet this part, look at this. Look at this. Why? That gap is so ugly, and it wobbly and flimsy looking. He's not flimsy, he is very solid except for this waist, obviously. But I don't understand. It's tight enough to not fall, loose, very loose to rotate, as I showed you just now. But for some reason there's a gap, and you can close this gap to make it, clean. Give it a little shake again. Now there's a gap. I don't understand. About that ball joint that just popped off earlier, you can see there's a line here on his chest. That means, oops. You guys can see this line right here, which I thought was for rotation since there was a ball joint in there. But no, because it's shaped in like this V shape, you can barely have any rotation. Not even a side to side. Okay, yeah, kind of. There is a bit of a side to side, but come on, it's just pretty dumb. What's the point of putting this ball joint when once you've put it in, the V shape connects perfectly, not allowing you any movement? I don't understand. This figure is pretty weird. You know how I mentioned this waist as loose joint? Wait, did I say that correctly? It's loose as waist joint. Now that's even more correct. Even though this here is very loose, for some reason, this shoulder part here, not this shoulder pad is pretty good on its own. This shoulder right here, for some reason, the ball joint in that is stupidly tight that if you want to bring it up like this, it just feels so... I'm scared. You can bring it higher than this, but I don't... Well, maybe on my copy, maybe it's like this, but I'm scared to lift it up because it's so stupidly tight. And if you want to bring the shoulder back down, it's annoying because the tightness of this joint right there makes it that it doesn't want to go back to how it looks before, making the shoulder here uneven with this shoulder right here, which is pretty stupid. I don't understand. I don't understand this guy. You're wondering why I really hate that joint, not only because it's very tight, but I also broke off a peg here, which is pretty fucking annoying. But don't worry, I already super glue that damn thing. You can see signs there, and I also super glued the waist I was talking about, so now it's a bit better than before. Another reason why this figure isn't perfect is because of the limited posability. Let me show you. The head can rotate, the head can look up and down, but when you look down, the hair here, thanks to it being one solid piece, you can see this ugly ass gap behind the head. You cannot even cover it with the hair because the hair is stuck to the back of the head. So if you try to cover it up, you're just making him look forward again. Pretty stupid. A ball joint in the base of the neck that allows for some chicken movement. Arm can move out but don't even bother. The arm, however, can do a full 360 rotation, which is pretty nice. Bicep can go up, but because this guy is really jacked, I mean, look at his muscles, it is pretty limited. Don't forget about bicep rotation. Bracelet thingy can rotate, and his wrist can also rotate. His legs can kick out this far and move back this far. Really nice split. The knee can bend, but I don't like this at all because I don't know why. I wish this armor part here, the sharp ass part here, I wish it can move up to cover up this hollowness, because doing the bend like this kind of looks weird. Kind of looks, I don't know, it looks weird. No ankle pivot because it's not a ball joint, but it can go up and down really good. And it also has a rotation. Forgot to mention the thigh can rotate. Also the side skirts can move up. Here he is compared to Master Grade Justice. Oop. Okay. You can see Justice is way bigger than him, but Wargreymon has more mass. Here he is to another Master Grade sized kit, the 1/100 Vidar. And damn, Vidar is way taller than him. And I actually think Vidar is also heavier than him. I'm not sure. Maybe he is heavier. He is compared to a high-grade Blue Destiny, so as you can see, he's actually bigger than a high-grade kit. Blue Destiny is standing normally, so you can see how taller he is. Of course, the most important size comparison is my SD Big Dam. I've gotta say, this kit is not bad. Not bad at all. But Wargreymon will be nothing without his accessories. You get these two huge claws, which are apparently called Dramon Killers. I'm guessing that's Dragon Monster Killers. Pretty cool name. Also get this thing, which is apparently a wing and also a shield. The shell, which is the wing and the shield, is called Chrondigizoid. Yeah. His shield can plug into the back, and his claws can plug into any of these holes in the bracelet like so. God damn, Wargreymon looks complete with his weaponries. Don't mind the donut. My father gave it to me while I'm mid-recording. Details on his weapons looks amazing. Mention his wing. Ooh. Cannot really fully close it to make the circle complete, like, you know, full circle, because the ball joint and the ball joint are very far separated. No gimmick at all on his claw weapon, even though I really love it a lot. But there's something special about his wings. Let me show you. His wings can open up like this. Ain't that lovely? This clear purple part is really pretty. Look at that. Look at how amazing that looks. Kinda looks like a wasp nest. No, not really a wasp nest. I don't know how to say it, but like digitalized stuff. I mean, it makes sense because it's, you know, Digimon, which stands for digital monsters. And this guy actually have, it's pretty hard to do it on camera with one hand. God damn it. This guy actually have a butterfly joint. Look at this. Look at that. The arm actually moves out. Pretty cool. And yes, it is called a butterfly joint. Another accessory, you get this piece. This thing right here. That piece right there will allow you to use the wings to make shields just like this too. One where you can make it fully close up with two hands, or on one hand and make it a full-on shield. However, the hole in this thing, these two holes you see right here, is supposed to connect into this, which is what connects the wings to the back. But this thing is stupidly tight. You cannot remove it at all. I mean, you can, but you most probably have to break some parts, which is I don't know. I don't know, man. This kit has a lot of problems now that I think about it. You also can take the two claws that I showed earlier, the Dramon Killers, and attach them on a single arm like this, which is apparently from an original gimmick. But I mean, come on, is it really worth it? I also brought up earlier in this video, I showed you guys a sticker sheet. These 3 black stripes on the horn is a sticker. The eye is obviously a sticker. The red part on the shoulder pad is a sticker. This glossy purple on the ass is a sticker, as well as this thing behind his back. I don't know what that is, but it's a sticker. On the wing, all this white part that is a circle shape and the star shape, the one that looks like an arrow, is all stickers. And remember that white pair stickers that I used one and I didn't use the other one? Well, on the hand here, the nails is supposed to be white, but the stickers were curved stickers. And no, that is not good. If you notice, on his ass, there is a hole, which is supposed to be where you're supposed to stuck him in a stand. But the stand is sold separately, so Forgot to mention one thing. There is a little gimmick on the claws here. They have a hinge joint that allows the claw to go up like this. Pretty cool, but pretty fucking stupid. We all know claws look better like this, Wolverine style. Also forgot to mention that the shoulder pad moves out for arm, but then the fucking joint on the arm is tighter than your mom's ass, so no really point of moving the shoulder pad if you cannot even move the damn arm. Yeah, that's about it for this figure. I really love the sculpting on this figure. Unfortunately, this figure sucks balls. Possibility could be better, but then it's so limited due to some proportions and also that stupidly tight ball joint on the damn shoulder, and also that damn ball joint that you can remove from the wings to make the shield, but it's so damn tight that you don't really give a shit about it anymore. Overall, this figure is meh. It's pretty bad in posing, but it saved itself with this crazy mechanical design and these panel lines on the hand. So, you like the design? Get it. You want a posable stuff? Don't get it. That's all I have to say. See ya.